All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Bring everybody back up. All right, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I just brought everybody back in. Yeah, it's my fault. I'm moving around.
Oh, I thought they were hating on us and they knocked us out.
No. They didn't knock us out. That was me, my internet.
Well, let me send some shares and let everybody know.
Yeah, let everybody know that we're back. We was having a great conversation, so forgive me for that.
Forgiven automatically.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off the mic real quick, off the camera, I mean. Okay, let's try to bring everybody back in the room. There we go. It's sub-only chat again, so nobody can comment unless you're subscribed to the channel. And we're gonna have a great conversation.
I hope Wolfie has time.
I almost want Wolfie. I want Wolfie to start the live if you can.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Aquarius Goddess is back. Where's Will?
I'll try to look for him real quick.
Yeah. I don't know if I followed him yet. I don't remember. We were so busy engaging, so I meant to. I don't think I did yet because I don't see him in my
I don't think I'm following Will.
Oh damn.
But he can see. I'll send one to Dream again.
Okay.
Everybody back in there.
Let me see if I can locate him.
Let's play around with these things real quick. Just real quick.
Hey, Aquarius Goddess. Hi, Efren.
Yeah, I gotta wait 1 minute before I turn it back on subscriber chat. So
okay.
We're gonna have a lot of people come up in the room. I still have my old topic up, but we're not talking about that.
All right.
I'm in timeout for real quick. So.
Okay.
We'll let it happen. We'll let it do what it do.
Okay.
I still got to move around though.
I mean, it's called life, so. And I told you I gotta find a way because my contract starts Monday.
Okay.
But, I'm gonna turn it on anyway. I probably won't be able to say much because I'm gonna be starting.
Okay.
But you did say you're gonna try once or twice a week to do some evening ones so that we can stay abreast. But I'm still feeling that Discord thing where we can manipulate time in two.
Correct.
Because I absolutely don't want to not be abreast of our next, steps going forward just because I got to make money, And, ooh, got some more subscribers. Sister Aquarius, you still working? That's why you don't come up? I'm going to be like her next week, so, but I'm going to find a way. No, I thought they did. 'Cause they've done it before, but he said this time he was moving around and he lost connection. But they've done that to us before. So thank goodness it wasn't this time. I guess our language was just fine, where it wasn't Oh, my folks on my mom's side from the DMV. Wonderful. Chocolate City.
DC in the house.
Yep. One of my favorite places.
I gotta go down to the DC. I don't think I've never been to DC. I don't think I've
You
ever.
would love it. You would love it. It needs a lot of work in the city. It's expensive to buy up there, but we would need 30 of us to buy a building there.
We might need to, once we get big enough, get us a what do you call it, a corporate building
Yep.
to run everything
Good
out
idea.
of.
Yep.
Yeah.
And a place like that will make a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next to the Capitol, right?
Yep. It's what's interesting, particularly with DC, they're always down with let's do something. So I would be happy to buy in the DC communities, the areas that haven't been built up.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. One step at a
We
time.
absolutely gotta find a way to mechanize either a product, land, something so we can make money
It's so easy
for
to
our
mechanize a
syndicate,
product.
so we can, yeah.
It's so easy. Listen, I do drop shipping, or I was doing drop shipping like 3 years ago.
Okay.
Especially when it was hot.
Mm-hmm.
If we can design our own product, and which is nothing, I've done it before. We can come out with something, design it, give it to the right people, get some samples of it, use it, make sure it's good, make sure it does what we want to do. And then once we're okay with that product, start taking pictures of it, start propping it up, do some social media marketing behind it, do some campaigns.
Yeah, so we can make some money for the syndicate that we need to create. And Aquarius Goddess said there's a lot of land in Maryland. I love Maryland.
I'm all for that. Matter of fact, that should be something we could all work on right away. We can start developing a product. We can just pick a product, make sure it's a product that's selling already, and then we improve upon that product.
Correct.
All we do is improve upon that product, and then we can push it back out there, and that'll be the income we need to start what we're gonna do.
Yep. And come up with our little BWO symbol, Black, Holistic, and Organic.
I like the BHO. I like the Black, Holistic, and Organic. I know somebody said conscious. Conscious is good too, but I like the Black, Holistic, and Organic. I like that.
Listen, everyone came up with so much wonderful stuff. I am so excited about us being prepared and ready.
I like that.
Look, this gentleman, let's see. He said, tell us more. What we're doing is we were just discussing, we're trying to come up with a product or two because we want to make money. Yes, Aquarius Goddess, absolutely. Have you subscribed to yes, she did. Okay.
In on anything that we do, I'm gonna give y'all first dibs.
Yeah, so we want to make money. I guess it's legal, like you could do a syndicate, and we can come up with products to make money specifically for the syndicate. But as far as land, we want to get a whole group of us to buy some land. And of course, with the proper paperwork and all that good stuff to protect ourselves and get, yes, sir, law and trust and get going because we're ready. Actually, we just need a group so that not one person is burdened financially. We spread it out. So it's so easy for us to get obtained. And basically with 20 people, it could be a cash deal. And it's all documented. Our names are on it. We're part of the syndicate. It's legal documents. Get it all registered and everything like we should be doing. Like, do it the right way, the way we're supposed to do it. So everyone feels comfortable. And then Too Much and I were just talking about like choosing some products that makes money for the syndicate also, so that we continue to make monies to buy more land. Black Certified, you know about law and trust? I would be interested to hear what you know.
Okay, in about probably in a little bit, I'm about to move it to sub only chats, but I'm just waiting on some more people to get in. So
Yeah, I sent out. I can't find Will. I guess, damn it. I guess I didn't follow him yet.
he'll pop back up and
I hope
he'll jump
so.
back in. He'll pop back up. Give me a moment. Duvion, you just run the live, man. You got a beautiful voice. Just go ahead and keep talking, keep everybody
So
entertained.
thank you. I'll try. I'm hoping that I'm trying to get the numbers up so to track FYP so they'll see we're back. Is Black Certified still there? Request up if you have some expertise, sir. Because we are interested in our FBA, Foundational Black Americans, coming in with their areas of expertise and or knowledge. We are serious. We have reached a new era where it's time for us to act on what we've been thinking probably for decades. Hey, Wolfie. Oh, she back. Thank goodness. I was screwed. Okay. And Wolfie.
Yes,
She might still.
don't get mad. I'm finna put y'all on a quick
I get
minute.
it. I know you multitasking. I get it.
Okay. Now what's up,
Okay.
baby? What's
So
up? I'm saying what's up if I make this call.
okay, yeah. So we were Too Much has brought up the fact. Remember, you were talking about the chapstick. He agrees, like maybe we should pick a product to see for us to do so we can make money for our syndicate.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a good project for us. That'll give us a chance to know how each other and we can work together on something.
Correct.
And
then that will bring money,
and that'll generate more trust, more
Yeah,
communication. That's actually
and
a
bring
perfect
in money
idea.
for our projects that we want to.
I actually like your
gotta make this
chapstick
call,
idea
but
too.
that's a good
That's something
idea.
that we can bring to the community, and we can sell that chapstick. I'm with something like that too.
People love to help people who's helping themselves.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna be in the room, but I'm gonna put y'all on a quick mute. Okay.
I get it. Okay. I'm just glad you're here. He might have left. Aquarius
You can talk. I just can't hear everything that y'all say, but I can hear some.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to get the numbers up so it can FYP going up for your page to get some of the folks back that were here. And so I guess Black Certified must have left.
You know, when the line went down, everybody probably thought that it's because
It was
he
over.
put us on pause for too long. You know,
Yep.
he was probably on the phone, but they probably did like me, got off of the stuff. You know.
Yeah, I was thinking they were dissing us again because every time,
They love to. You could say boo, and they give up me a strike.
Yeah. Wolfie, is Fubu gone? Is that disbanded?
I don't think so. I know it's owned by non-black.
It was sold. He sold it. He said that. The reason I'm asking, because that could be one of our words, because I believe for us by, but I know we can't use it if it's still copyright and or owned by someone.
Trust me, we'll come up with something. You know?
Yeah. I mean, because we got FBA.
You know how they like to say, look, Miss D, you know how they always like to say they are the original Africans? We can say we are the foundational. We are the foundational.
Exactly. It's literally
you can't have nothing without having a great foundation.
Period. We are the found. Listen, we are that because our folks made us that. Blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears our folks did for us. And then, of course, we did it because we had to be better than everybody else just to catch up in salary through the generations, okay?
Miss D. The thing about it is, for all our years, even growing up, even in the movies that we made, our thing was always to be better than the white people. You
That's
know,
right.
this is something new to us that they feel like they come over here and they getting on panels and agreeing with white people, dogging
Yep.
us out,
Yep.
and it's so silly. It is so
Yep.
silly because I mean, I was preaching against us coming together, you know, organizing a group and going after, because it'll be silly of them. It'll be really silly of them to be this arrogant and to attack Black American in America. Wouldn't that
Yep.
be?
But see,
But the way
because
that they
they
talking
so
is
desperately
like,
want to assimilate, so desperately, but we want to do the opposite. We want to delineate. So I look at it as if I'm just looking at it practical. Nobody never been for us by us anyway, so we might as well just do it ourselves. You know, like we're doing. And I don't even want to fight and argue with them folks. You just, I don't want to.
one person was saying we should have been have no arguments. No, I don't want to be. I told them this morning, I said I don't want our history to be was, because it's more of us in America than it is them, you know, that we rised up on them. No, if they decided that they think, just like in Florida, it's a lot of Haitians. If they decide they want to rise up on a Black American, the best thing they can do is hope that story don't hit social media, the media, the news, because that's going to have hell on their hands. Because one thing I know about Black Americans, even if you're Black, you cannot attack us. We're coming for you.
Exactly.
You know? So I don't want to push like hatred, but they are really pushing it, and I feel sorry for them because the new generation don't play it like that.
Exactly.
They
They will
don't.
expose you and you'll get squashed. So
Because they don't love America. This is not their home. Their home is where they flag is the flag that they raised. It's the
exactly
that they do.
and
So
exactly.
so when it comes down to America, we have to realize this is our home. We're
Period.
not going anywhere.
Nope.
Attack on America is attack on us too.
And that's right. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. We have to put out our Black consciousness for them to understand we can have pride in our own country that we've been in always. Okay? We'll go nowhere else and feel a temple of familiarity. It's here. Just listen. We're from all over the region. There's certain things we can say to one another that we automatically know, and it proves we're FBA. Okay? You know, remember we used to come in the house at the plane, they'd be like, go get in the shower, you smell like the outside. Only FBA know what that means. You smell like the outside. You know,
or
listen.
When Clinton, if Trump do what Clinton did in the 90s, they're gonna act like the world is falling. If you remember when Clinton put curfew on us?
Yep.
Y'all remember that?
Yep.
Peak, you remember that? Aquarius, y'all remember when Clinton
I think it started in Arkansas. What was it?
It was in Texas. We had to be in the house by 9:00. Y'all remember?
It didn't work up. It didn't work in my region. We ignored it.
Oh, baby, they scooped me up right in front of my house.
What?
Yes, and I was just either 12 or 13 years old.
Oh my God!
And my mama had just went inside the house, and my friend, she had we laugh about it, but it wasn't a laughing matter then, you know.
No.
We was sitting outside the house. The curfew was at 9. You know, we was sitting outside the house. My mama had just went in, and the officers literally came. And I wouldn't, at this age, I knew that was wrong. But then I was young. I was a kid. You know, anything could have happened because I I fought
Yes.
the officer and I removed myself from a safe space. Me and my friend, you know.
Wow.
She didn't have on no shoes because she was just we played dolls. We literally played dolls.
Wow.
But
That's
we were sitting
scary.
outside and they came and they arrested us. They patted us down. They put us in. Did they put us in handcuffs? I don't think they did. But they took us they drove us to the office and they called our parents to come pick us up. They gave us
Wow.
a ticket and we had to do community service.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. When Clint put that, I will never forget Clint put that thing because I was one of the people that got picked up behind it.
Wow, that's some that's
Yeah.
see, that's
That's
what I
because
think.
they was trying
That's
to say that the neighborhoods was bad because of us. Something must have just happened. I'm gonna have to look that up because I was a
That
kid.
was
I don't
back
know
during the
what
time when
happened.
we were called super predators. That's why. I was back
That
during the
was the
three
time we
strikes.
was called super.
Yeah.
well, there's a version of that still to this day.
That is kidnapped.
They adultify our children.
They
You know
did.
what I'm saying? They like if our child is 14, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
You
they
try them as an
adultify.
adult. Yeah.
But when it's YT kid, those are children. But our children are
Listen,
children.
to YT people, 21 years old is still a child to them.
But I have a
Yep.
And
question.
he was
What was
just
that
young. He's
supposed to
just a
teach
kid.
me?
He didn't know no better.
Now,
Yep.
what was that supposed to teach me? Picking me up in front of my house and removing me and taking me to your police car and driving me away, me and my friend.
It was supposed to frighten you to be afraid in your own country.
Traumatize you.
It would, yep, PTSD. Because they know that PTSD can combat and stop people from doing things, and it makes people afraid to stand up.
Oh,
That's why they send
Aquarius
it out
said she
them.
just looked it up. It was 1996 because I was young, Aquarius. I was like 13, 12. I was young, girl. She said,
That's
I just
crazy.
looked it up and it was in
Ooh, I'm
1996
way older
against
than
you.
you, Wolfie.
Huh?
I had
Don't
my
forget,
second
I
child
had
by
a
the.
gold tooth at 12 years old. So,
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
but I still, I forget about stuff like that, but I do. And then I remember when we home. What was that supposed to teach us?
It was supposed to frighten you. It was supposed to scare your parents
It did.
into. Yes.
My mama said she came back out there. She was like, "Where is my baby?"
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. That's freaking crazy.
And remember, we didn't have cell phones back then.
Nope. Nope.
Hmm.
They were just coming out. I had a little you were still a child though.
Yeah,
Um
1990s.
yeah.
What is this? 1996. Is that middle school? I think I was in middle school.
Oh my lord.
I think we was young. We was young. I just
Yep.
don't understand it. Was it a lot of kids being unalive? I don't understand. I need to look that into that.
And this is why we should be able to so easily collectively reach out, find, and mechanize with other FBAs to get them on the same page and move forward. Yes, you're right, Omni. That was kidnapping. They kidnapped Wolfie child. Yeah, Wolfie mama kid. That's whoo. Can you? Ugh, it just. That just goes to show you how long ago we should have delineated.
It was under a Democrat president.
Yes, I gave birth to my youngest too, Aquarius, in 1996. She's 28 too. Yep, she the one that just gave me my first grandchild. He's 8 months old. See, my oldest is 30. She just turned 35. Yep. See, this is why I love that age group. And you see how smart they are. You see how what Wolfie knows. See, this is why. See, I'm telling you, that's the generations we're gonna be able to get.
I'm in my 40s, Miss D.
That's girl.
I'm 42.
Girl. You young. That's young. And
I'm middle age. I'm in the middle.
That ain't middle age for us, sweetheart.
What's middle age? 40s is
For
not
us?
middle age?
No, not for us. Not our community. We're not YT.
What's middle age? 60?
We call middle age to us in our communities is 50s and 60s.
Well, somebody was calling me an elder, and someone said she's not an elder, she's middle age.
You're not an elder yet. I'm sorry. No, you're not.
That makes me middle age.
Yeah, we in our community, it's more like the late 50s, early the 60s that is considered middle age.
Do y'all think we can go back to a time that we was aging to 130?
Oh, that would be a whole, and we would have to raise a whole generation back to originally how we used to eat. All whole foods, which means unprocessed, no chemicals. We won't see it in our lifetime, not even you. You might see, you know, my grandparents were 100. My grandfather was 102, and they said they think my grandfather was 102, but my cousin said he might have been older. My grandma was, I thought she was 99. My cousin said no, she was 100. But okay. But
Miss
you know,
D, have you seen the older people that are now? Even if you look at the people that we know of, they are passing near hundreds. No one is really. I mean, and some of them have been overweight since we've been knowing them, and they still making it up to the 90s and stuff.
Well, see, just because you overweight don't make you unhealthy. What makes you unhealthy is what you ate to get big. You know, because some people are big because they eat Doritos and Ho-Hos and all that. Some people are big just because they ate a whole lot of good groceries. And it's genetic. That don't mean you have clogged arteries. You probably have clogged artery if you're the junk food people. Because my grandma, but we used to we used to tease my grandma. We used to put cups on my grandma's butt, and she could still keep walking with the cup on her ass.
Oh,
okay.
I know women like that.
Yeah.
That's why I find it's kind of funny that people don't realize black women have booties like that, and they be having booties. And
they buying them now.
And the
they
booty
buying
is
them now.
heavy. The booty, having a big booty is heavy. I don't have a big booty. I have big legs. The big legs are heavy too. But everyone that I know that has that cup, you know, that you know,
I'm
where you
over here
sit.
dying off your conversation. Y'all can't hear me, but I'm over here cutting it up. The way she said, big booties are heavy. Oh my God.
It is. Look, the women when as soon as they stand up, they be like, "Oh my back, ooh, this butt is heavy." They complain about their backs. Oh, my butt is heavy.
That's why we all got back problems. Yeah, but they buying them now. They purchasing them. I'm not really sure why. It's because they look stupid, but that's my opinion.
So Too Much, you didn't know a woman with a big booty, it hurts her back?
Yeah, well, you know, I don't care. How about that? Hurt her back. I want to hurt that back too. How about that? I want to hurt that. I want my turn too. I want my turn to hurt that back too. Yes, indeed. Yes, I do. I want my turn. Yes, indeed.
I got no puss. I like it.
I literally have had several back surgeries. I have. I do. I have 2 rods and 4 screws.
Don't complain about the goodness that the Lord gave you. Okay, don't complain.
No, not complain. It's just a fact.
You know,
I went back to work both surgeries. We know when it's heavy up top too. We know when it's heavy up top too. Y'all got them back problems too, but we don't. But we as men, we want y'all to have them back. Yes, indeed, we want y'all to have them back problems. Well, it was normal for our era. It was just a normal thing. Now I'm not sure what's going. I'm assuming it's the food that this generation is eating where they not growing backs. I don't know what it is, but they going up.
it's diluted with so many people that want to. You have to. I want to say this, and I want everybody to realize when
Yeah,
I say this.
Aquarius, we sure do. Dimples. Yep.
When you see the BBLs, they are imitating Black Americans.
Yes.
They're not imitating no other race but Black
No.
Americans. When you
No.
see the big lips, you see the curves, they
Yep.
was looking at Black Americans for that
Yep.
inspiration. You know?
Yes.
So
There's no doubt.
it's still people. I see them all the time. I see them all the time, like naturally. You know them women with them big old legs and the little waistline, Coca-Cola shape.
Yep.
You know, and that collagen works. It works for me. It works for your skin.
Yep.
Take collagen at night. It makes your stomach flat.
I just started on collagen because I figured, my age
It
about
makes
time.
your stomach flat.
Yeah, I use
But take it at
one
night,
of my
it helps
face
you sleep
washes
good,
got
too.
collagen in it too. Yeah.
It helps you sleep really good at night if you take it at night.
That's what I heard. I got one. I got a powder one that's coming in now, and then one of my vitamins and a face wash has collagen in it.
Yeah,
But
give me some
I saw
vitamins.
this what do you call a PA? She's has a TikTok.
What you mean,
She's,
Ryan? Tans? What's that? I'm listening.
Huh?
Ryan saying tans. It tans your lip? What do it do? No, I'm listening. I was just trying to figure out what they mean.
No, I want to know what he's saying too. Oh, he said they getting collagen lips and tanning because they want to look like us.
They sure do.
Yeah.
They sure do. And you know, we can do that, y'all. We can get into their pockets. Open up a tanning salon.
I don't have no problem with that.
Look, it's more them than it is us. It's more them than it is us. We can open up them a tanning salon. And they like it when us serve them and charge them an arm and leg.
Do.
And charge them an
like
arm and leg.
Wolfie, they like it to be expensive because that's how they feel privileged. We don't want it to be cheap.
We can't.
It doesn't feel exclusive.
Look, Ryan, you see how you came up with that good idea? We need to own a tanning salon. You hear me? You hear too much?
I think it should be more like a spa, like you were saying.
I hear you.
No. We need only their money.
I hear you.
Yeah, for them, for their stuff.
No,
who's better to show them how to get a tan than us, though? Who's better to show them how to get a tan than us? The originators. I mean, they're already buying melanin. Let's keep it a buck. They're paying like $1,000, $1,500 for the melanin capsules, right?
Yeah, we can have those too. Shoot.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, they can come get their lips done.
There should not be There should not be nobody that's doing that but us because we should control that. That's us.
Yes. They'll love to see us. They'll love to see us wearing our white lab coat serving them.
Come on. Come on.
Yep. You got it right.
We gotta get in their pockets.
Oh, that's a good idea, Aquarius. Serve vitamin smoothies and also those IVs. They like to get
oxygen room. Like you put an oxygen.
Yep. They love that. And they get the IVs. So I've done the IVs.
You know what's good too to have? One of those mobile so you know how people be coming out the bars and they'll be drunk? You know what they do? They oxify your blood and that gets rid of the so you can drive home safe. You know what I'm talking about?
I didn't know that.
Get out.
Yeah, you know how they hook you up to those IVs and they oxify your blood?
Oh wow.
And we all know some nurses or doctors.
You can get people who are coming out the bar and they might want to try to drive home and like they need to sober up real quick. They do like 45 minutes or an hour in our little van, and we put the needle in there and oxify the blood, and that'll get rid of the alcohol.
Yeah. You know what we can do?
I forgot what it's called. It's called something.
That sounds like a great idea, but we can also make it a franchise to make sure everybody have one in their state.
Yeah, exactly. And they used to do that. They used to have those. Like we have those in they're in Nevada and they're in California. That's like in San Diego.
It's a party city.
Yeah.
Houston is a party city.
So Miami definitely
Oh yes,
probably
I
got one or
remember.
should have one if
Miami
they don't.
need St.
I
Louis.
used to go to Houston all the
Absolutely.
time to party. And I used to go to this little ass town in Louisiana called Opelousas. Y'all know,
I know about Appaloosa. We country out here.
you know about Opelousas?
Girl, I'm from Texas. Yes, I know about.
Oh my God, girl. I had a time of my life. Oh my God, I had a time of my life. I had to
Yeah.
stop going. My husband about to divorce me. I was married to military. I was like,
All
okay.
that time that they've been saying 50 cents was Caribbean, right?
50
Why
Cent.
he
What?
say he ain't no Caribbean?
He said he not?
He said he ain't no Caribbean. He could be saying that because he been here all his life.
Or I mean, I don't know. I thought he was FBA. Just
Well,
assuming.
that's why we got to start checking.
He
A lot of
said
people.
I heard people saying that his mama or somebody or his grandfather. It was probably his grandfather. So one of those people is from the islands, you know, like in his bloodline. And he was like, "No, I'm Black American." Don't that make sense? He's like, and he would start saying that why he brought his business down. I like 50 cents. I don't care. I like 50 cents. Why I always did all my life since he came out. But he brought his business down to Baton Rouge, right? That's in Baton Rouge or Sweetport. Is it in Sweetport? Built it,
Baton Rouge.
huh? He
I
built
don't
it.
know where he bought his business to.
It's either in I think it's Sweetport, Louisiana, either Sweetport or Baton Rouge. He brought his production office,
Oh,
like the same thing Tyler Perry did to Atlanta, and Tyler
yeah.
Perry is from New Orleans. 50 cents brought it to Louisiana because he said there's no state taxes or the taxes are cheaper, the overhead and the business he gonna bring to them blacker neighborhoods. And then they asked him how do he think his business will survive around there, do the people, because um
Yeah.
some rappers came out and say I can't believe he had a concert, a big concert, they were like, I can't believe he didn't invite me. It was an open door, he said, and he was
Mm-hmm.
bringing business back to the neighborhoods. I love the way he
Oh,
moved. He live in Houston now. A lot of them do. They live in Houston, and you think he networking with? He network with us. He most definitely he respect us, but he's
okay.
with them. With them. They so happy to have a person like 50 cents among them. It don't make no sense.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about with us. I want us to adopt and continue.
What you look up?
Um,
I like Miss Aquarius. I just looked it up. He
I see. Hey,
he
baby.
claims American born South Jamaica Queens. That child who
Yeah, I
sings,
knew he was from New York. Yeah, he a
yeah,
New
the child who
Yorker.
sing Hey Baby was all in his feelings. Hurricane. Was all in his feelings.
Hey,
But we
baby.
need more people to do
Who's
that.
Hey, baby? I don't know who that is. I'm making me feel old.
Oh, he made that song Hey Baby, Hey Baby. Um,
Oh,
it came out in the early 2000s,
oh, okay.
and so when 50 Cent had like I don't know, went out there and he had a concert with all the local rappers and stuff, and
Uh
because
huh.
50 Cent didn't invite him personally, he came out and was like spoke down on 50 Cent, spoke
Oh,
down on the movement, and 50 Cent can be petty. But he's starting to handle a lot of stuff like a man. He was like, the door is open.
yeah. See, and that's what I don't want us to do. Listen, that's why I said I don't give a damn what we don't agree on or disagree on. I only care what we agree on because we all grown. Listen, see, yeah, we're not doing none of that. Getting we speak up. We say what we want to do, what we need to do, how we gonna do it. And if you down, you step up to the plate and come on. Ain't nobody gonna be engraving personal invitations. So
Nobody got time for it. If you know,
exactly. I'm not your mama. Okay? You should already been done getting coddled. Now the time is for us to stand up, speak out, speak up, and get it done.
but
Put
my
our
thing
money
is
where
sometimes
put
we
our
can
money
knock
where our
our own
mouth is.
self.
because
And
no one
sometimes
else is going to do it for us.
that's true. But sometimes we can knock ourselves out our own position trying to be the big one, challenging the big one. You know,
I want us to only challenge each other.
we
I
need
don't
to
want to be in
learn how to
competition with
network,
nobody. Yeah, I don't.
especially with each other. We
Yeah,
need to
not.
learn. We need to learn how not to take things personally and how to ask
Correct.
questions. What do you
Correct.
mean? Did
Not
I
argue. Not
get
argue in
that?
front of company. Um, Not destroy something just because you know being mad pettily over petty stuff. It's all about community based, FBA based achievement. Doing it well and doing it for ourselves. Period. Period. And absolutely showing by example the just natural respect we have for one another, for what we all bring to the table, just naturally. You know, it should be where we don't even got to put that much effort. It's normal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason we can't do. We've done everything else.
Mm-hmm.
We've uplifted every other community. Why can't we do our own?
Facts.
We made Amazon and Walmart and Stop and Shop and Kroger rich. Why we can't make our own?
Come
That's what
on.
I'm saying.
So you know, look at our kid. We started it. We made Nike rich,
Oh no, I don't got cash.
Adidas,
No, I don't got cash.
Adidas
Go
rich.
get my car, but thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, man.
Yeah.
I'll play myself, man. I ain't gotta let you get out.
So if we can make all those companies thrive, we can make our companies thrive.
About to put some gas in the whip real quick.
But the first thing we do is put it down. When Shaquille O'Neal, and I love how he stand on business. When Shaquille O'Neal went in and he was like, um, he's funny. He made his shoes, right? And he
Oh
said,
yeah, people
I'm gonna
was
put,
cracking on it.
I'm gonna put the shoes in Payless. Oh man, and knowing that I know I used to shop at Payless. Payless, please come back. If they didn't
I know,
appreciate
right?
you,
That
I
was a great place
appreciate
to go
you.
buy my kids' shoes.
I need
Yeah,
penny
it
loafers.
was.
I knew where to go get my work shoes from.
Yup,
Payless. Um,
yup.
er- but he put them in Payless, and everybody was just jonesing. And he came out
Yep.
today look, they was made with the same leather as Jordans.
Exactly. But see, what it was back then, we hadn't learned how important PR was. If he would have I think he should have PR'd it where it was known that the materials used were just like any other sneaker. But see, because he just marketed it and when it put it right into it made people think it was lesser than and it wasn't.
And but the thing about it is,
He
we
was
needed
trying to have
him.
so
He
black
had
kids could.
size. He had size. He went up to like all the way up to a size 24 or something.
That's right.
I
Yep.
mean, they don't make shoes for our little boys in size 20. I'm serious.
Correct.
You
Yep.
can go into any store. My nephew wore, my niece now, but she wore a size 17 and a half, you know?
Wow.
And I'm thinking like I can go into any stores and y'all don't have kids, so when
No.
you can't stay with me, that was rough. I'm
Yep.
thinking I can go into any store and buy her some shoes. Tennis
Yep.
shoes. Nope, I cannot. 17 and a half. I'll tell anybody. That
Yeah,
means
we're
no.
we're we're making jokes about my grandson now because he got big hands and big feet. I said, "Oh Lord," and I said, "Because I have a nephew who, by the time he was 12 years old, he was wearing like a size 14, 15. Yeah, yep,
Unless he start playing sports in the school buy his shoes, you ain't gonna have none.
yep, mm-hmm, yep." So I think because he's 8 months and he's been wearing 12 months for a month now. So I don't think this gonna be a little dude.
No.
Yes, he's gonna be a big
But the
dude.
fact is, Nike and them don't be having size 17, 18, 19,
Nope.
all those sizes in the stores. Shaquille O'Neal needs to know that he still is needed People is coming up to him now and be like, man, I used to wear your shoes, even though I used to get clown. I thank you for making my side. He didn't feel like his company was needed in a
Well,
time that
he
that
didn't
it
make enough money because everybody we didn't understand understand then that by that though the materials were just as quality as the other brands that we thought brought status quo, right?
Mhm. But
So,
we would go buy off brand. I mean, we would go buy the Boule brand back then. Remember?
well, see, I got two daughters. My eldest daughter, my used to laugh at my youngest daughter. She liked the little shoes, pink and purples and sparklies and light up. And she tried to tease her sister. I said, tease her if you want. She gonna take something out of your sneaker money. You better shut your damn mouth.
Especially around Easter.
Yep, because she liked pumpkin seeds. I don't know what you calling me. So, and Brittany shut her mouth. She learned to shut her damn. I was like, go ahead, tease her if you want. You be splitting that sneaker money.
But his shoes, I mean, that's the thing. We make, we would have kept his shoes in business. What he showed us was he was a great businessman, right?
Yeah, I just think they didn't PR it right.
They showed me at that same time he had the shoes out. He bought those Magic Johnson theaters, right? Then you find out he bought Subway. Then you find out that
Yep.
he got a big chicken place. It's called Big Chicken in Houston. His money. He got a daughter in Houston too, but his money. He kept on investing, investing, investing. This man is a billionaire because
He
he
sure
invested.
is. Yep. He sure is.
He invested, and he's still down to earth.
Yep.
He's still down to
And
earth.
he's so honest. Did you hear him when he said he's the one ruined his marriage? His wife, his ex-wife, he's like, he ruined that. He was like, that's the
Men
best
say
woman I
that.
ever had. He
Men
sure
say
did.
that. Men say that to catch another woman too. Keep that in mind.
Well, yeah. I mean, they'll see, but he's done it publicly. Like, I messed that
But
up.
do you think what she did? Look, change stuff. Do you think what she did was ladylike? Too
Well,
much. She talking about. She talking
when
about
she
one of your
married that,
friends.
did she marry a preacher? Then they got divorced.
What happened? What
No,
y'all
she
talking about?
stashed money away and was paying for another man's livelihood with that man's money.
Nuh-uh.
Hell
What do you
no.
mean?
Hell no.
Shanique O'Neal did that. She was
Oh yes,
stashing his money away,
yes
and
she
then she was
was.
paying for her personal trainer livelihood with Shaquille O'Neal money.
Yep.
What? I didn't know that.
Yes indeed. Yes indeed. I do not
Well,
believe
it's not like he wasn't,
put away
poking
years.
everything that moved when he was
He
active
was,
duty.
but according to the people, well, never mind. That's not
He
my
knew what
business.
he was signing up for.
Huh?
No, they were young. They got married. When did they meet each other in college? Yeah, they were
They
young.
didn't meet each other in college. He met her. She was married or something. She was doing something when they met. You know.
I thought they met
Um.
in college.
They didn't meet in college. She already had a daughter. He was already coming back and forth to Houston when he met her. Um.
Oh,
They met, but she had he his mama just raised the type of man. His stepfather. I want to give the credit to his stepdad. His
yeah, he
stepdad just
does give him credit.
Yeah, his stepdaddy raised the type of man that you pay all the bills. Like she had all the access to everything, and yet she was stashing money away.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
believe
don't we all do that as women? We don't. I
I hope
mean,
not.
I'm a squirreler myself.
But do you
I hope
take
not.
it? Do you steal it from your man?
I mean, I didn't think, God rest his soul, I wouldn't have called it stealing. I mean, we both work hard, but
Well,
I
I'll be
did.
back. My colleague's calling me.
All right. I squirrel monies away for emergencies. I squirrel monies away,
If it's an
for the
emergency
police.
fund, I can dig that. But if you're storing money away like you're about to like you call it, getaway money, I don't no man's gonna sign up.
Getaway? No.
If
That's
you're
not what I
putting the
thought
money
in
from
my
your hand
mind.
on
Yeah.
another man's dream
Oh,
with
hell no.
that's insane.
Oh, hell no. That
That's
I was that was my that was some of it was security money, not for hell no. To
yeah,
me,
none of it's
this
for
is
the
my
for
opinion.
the family.
If you with one man and another man needs money from you and you do it, something is wrong with you. What kind of man would do that? So you done already lost. So that's creepy. Yes, Aquarius. That's what myself and my ex-husband did. We had joint and separate. It was normal. So it was just normal. And I was a squirreler. I had different accounts for different things. I had my security money. I had monies for the kids' school. I had money for future things that we might want to do. Yeah, so, but yeah, absolutely. We had a joint account for our bills that we paid together. Now, there was a time that he mostly paid the bills when the kids were little, you know, because he was old school. But absolutely, yeah. It would have never occurred to me to give any monies that myself or my ex-husband earned. Hell no. Not only would I, that's foolish, but it's disrespectful not just to the man, but to yourself. What kind of fool are you? What kind of man would do that? My grandson is looking at the screen. You see? You hear everyone talking? So, I want us to get back on what our verbiage is going to be, our symbolism to represent FBA. What did you call the symbol for our packaging? You said too much. What did you name it? You called it something.
No, you said black. Black.
Oh yeah, the meat. Yeah, to call it
black.
BWO, black, holistic, and organic. But
Yeah, black, holistic. Yeah, BHO, black, holistic, and organic. I like that. Put that.
Well, holistic starts with a W, but we can make it BH.
Does it? Does it start with a W? Holistic does?
Yes. Yeah.
I've always spelled holistic with an H. I've always seen it with an H.
Oh, holistic. Oh.
Yeah, holistic, like, you know, healthy.
Okay, BHO.
Black, holistic, and organic.
Yep.
You know, put that on our vitamins.
Yep.
Put that on our meat products, agriculture products, just like they do kosher. So people know what they're buying. So they have
exactly our version of that. Just a minute, y'all. I'm sorry.
Okay. I know you still have some. Them either the grandbabies or you got some young ones around still.
Oh no, it's a grandbaby.
I know you were still trying to push them out there.
No more pushing out.
I know you were still trying to push them out, Duvion.
Well, you know, there was a time. You know, when I was young, you know, I wanted 12 kids.
Oh my God! How many do you have right now?
I only have 2, but okay. I raised two cousins.
Okay.
Oh, four babies. I raised 2 cousins. Their mother passed. My cousin passed away, and I raised her 2 children. And but God did. It wasn't in the cards. I didn't succeed at 12 pregnancies. But we would have had a very large family.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm hoping in the future that people will start gravitating towards, I don't know about 12, but I hope in the future young people start gravitating to having, you know, 3, 4, 5, you know, a few more than just 2.
When we get everybody on code and they understand what the assignment is, it's going to happen. Black love is going to increase. Wealth is going to increase, and we're going to want to share that with our family, with our loved ones.
Yeah.
The mentality I want people to go from is you got to go from family to a clan. A clan is what makes you powerful. When you have a group of families on code, you're a clan.
Yeah, we absolutely need we need code where women we language, using language that that comforts and supports our black men, and then our black men, we want them to use language with their sons on what it means to be a man.
I think we need a rite of passage. I think we need a rite of passage for men and women.
Yeah. And
I like, hey, you're a man at this age, and we're gonna celebrate this, and we're gonna do this. You're a woman at this age, and we're gonna celebrate and do this, and you have a rite of passage, something that shows that you are a woman and that you agree to the mantle of what womanhood means and what manhood means.
yeah. And then also too, we need to address this, with these men going out here having, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we can't have that. We gotta preach sexual.
What can be done? That could be another sect of FBA. Oh, you did that? Marry them all. Now you got to take care of all of them. Buy land, and you're gonna have to treat all 3 of them like wives, because that was what was done in the Bible. So if you don't want to do that, then stop procreating with more than one. We have to start making. We have to give the language, baby. We have to give the language. If you make it, you gotta show respect to your offspring. You need to be married to their mama. You need to honor their mama, because whether people like it or not, especially us black sisters, we get upset. We don't really, because it makes us think of Islam, like, oh, they can have 7, 4, 5, 6 wives, and I remember when I was insulted by that. But to me, what's the difference? If you can have 3 BMs, then why can't you have 3 wives?
And there you go.
Your community say to you, well, you're gonna need to marry him, because we're not gonna keep doing this. You're not going to keep making all these quote-unquote illegitimate babies, and you only one of them get honored. Everybody is pushed by the wayside, and it's a secret. I mean, that's a different sex. See, what I'm saying is there could be all kind of versions, but we got to hold each other accountable for what we do.
I agree. I'm like this. There's more women than men. We know there's always going to be some women that are not going to be able to get a man. That's just what it is. Just like we know there are going to be some men that are not going to be able to get a woman, and even though they're outnumbered.
Yeah.
We know that. But there's always a solution, and the solution is we need a traditional marriage, and then we need a modern marriage.
Yep.
We just got to understand what comes with
what that means.
As long as we define it. And
there's
we agree on it as a community.
There's a legitimate, respectful prescription for that way of life. If that don't mean everybody needs. That don't mean that's how we build her. I don't mean that. I mean, if you want this and you do that, then you do it the right way. Then do it like they did in the Bible. Then
I just think there's 2 paths. I think this is what I do. I deal a lot in relationship. I talk to thousands of men. I talk to thousands of women. I figured out what everybody wants, and now you got to find middle ground. I no longer shame modern women. If you want to be a modern woman, you want to get a job, you want to focus on your career, and you're okay with paying 50% of the bills for the rest of your life. I don't got a problem with that, as long as there's a man that's willing to accept that. And you guys can get along and get together, fine. But modern women should not be looking for traditional men, and traditional men should not be looking for modern women.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Follow certain prescriptions.
That's how we solved our gender war. Listen, modern men don't try to change traditional women into modern women, and modern men don't try to change, or traditional men don't try to change modern women into traditional women. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. There's enough women out here who are willing to choose that life. There are women who are raised traditional, and there are women who are raised more modern. That's it. Yep. And as far as multiple wives, it's up to your wife. If she's allowed you to take on a second wife, then it's okay. Who's going to tell
That's
you?
what I mean. There's a prescription for that. I don't mean the man, he get to go slinging and say, bring somebody home. That's not how that go.
No,
There's
that's
a
not how that goes.
prescription for that.
I believe in court.
Yeah.
I believe we got to do away with not do away with dating, but reserve dating for married people.
Correct.
Because a lot of times,
there was a time if you dated, you was a whore.
Yeah, you're not supposed
Courting
to.
used to be they had to come to the house.
Yeah,
they had to come to court. They had to come to the house and get dissected.
Yes, courting is what you should be doing as a young person. Dating is what you should be doing as a married adult. Dating is for married people. Dating leads to sex. That's what dating does. It doesn't lead to anything else. If a man says he wants to date you, he's pretty much telling you he wants to sleep with you. Dating leads to sex. And you know who needs to be having sex? Married people.
Correct.
Married couples should not be in no sex-less relationships. They should be, I tell men all the time, listen, if you feel like that it's slipping away, like y'all becoming roommates, you better
the connection is gone. Yeah.
You better take that woman out. You better leave the country. You better wind it down. You better get that thing back going, because once you start to lose it, it's very difficult to get it back, because you get comfortable. You get used to things. You get accustomed. Women get accustomed.
That's correct. And women, we get to a certain age and we'll look up at our husbands like, yeah, okay, do you. Get out my face. It's hot. But because it already has gotten to the point where they forget they need to date us.
Yeah.
They need to continue to tickle our toes.
Yeah, you need to date women. You gotta heat up that car. You gotta heat up that oven.
Yep. Facts.
And that's what needs to be done, so we can get rid of all this men and sex-less relationships. No, men should not be in prison when they get married.
Yeah.
Women, you better.
No, it should be the exact opposite.
You gotta drop it like it's hot.
There was a time when men felt that way. They couldn't wait till they found their perfect bride, because that was their place of peace. So this world we so busy us trying to assimilate to YT, we cause chaos in our own communities, because we so desperately want to assimilate to the people that lived in the other part of town, when really should have been the opposite. It should have been, just the opposite. It used to be a time when men were excited when they thought they found the one. They told their mama, grandma, they had to go to the house and meet the parents. It was important what other people thought. So we need that. And we need all that old stuff back, and there'll be different versions. It's perfectly fine, but we want to teach, show by example. If you're doing this, you should be doing it this way. And when I say should be, I don't mean like we're dictating how people live their life. What I mean is go back to respect, to an era where respect mattered. Showing respect matters.
We need back in our community. This is what we need. We need to have men's classes and we need to have women's classes. We need to have men need to know how to please a woman, and a woman needs to know how to please a man. We gotta share the secret. We gotta give out the game. And say, this is what you gotta do, fellas.
Yeah.
This is how you gotta do it.
We've had it. Really black women, we've had to work. We've worked so hard and carry so many burdens, not that we wouldn't do it again, that I think to some degree we've probably we don't naturally show our sweeter, gentler side all the time, and it's unintentional. We're busy, we're tired, we're frustrated.
That's why a lot of men don't want their women working, because they know that's what's going to come with it.
Well, there's a certain time in life. There's a certain part of life where we need to have a parts of our communities where we have strong, intelligent, educated working women, because we need that culturally for our future, right? But the flip side to that is that it's not a burden when it's done. That their husbands, their partner is there picking up slack where it could be done in leisure. It doesn't have to be. You need to work, baby. It doesn't have to be. That's
the advantage of having a traditional man. A traditional man is going to go out there and pay all the bills and he's going to give his wife the luxury to work if so she chooses. But she's not going to become
It's
masculine
not
behind it.
pressure.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
not pressure. It's not stress.
Correct.
But in a modern relationship, it's not so. Everybody has to pick up their slack. 50-50. You got to put in 50. I got to put in 50, and they got to make 100, and it's going to be.
I honestly don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I would like to see.
There's nothing wrong with that, but
No.
it comes with its own set of consequences. Like it comes with its own set of consequences with being a traditional man and traditional woman.
Correct. I want to see all versions in our community done in a way like it used to be done. It was respectful. How there was a time where perception mattered. You cared what your neighbors thought. Remember? You cared what your community thought of you. It used to matter. It used to matter. Remember, if you got I remember there was a time you got cussing on the bus, and they tell on you.
We got to bring back shame. We got to bring back shame.
Yeah.
We have to come back.
So where you're supposed to be representing our community no matter where you are. Don't go somewhere acting like a fool. It used to matter. It used to matter, and that's we part of our social construct, and we do it from little people. We do it with the young people, showing them like, listen, you could be a real man without an attitude. You could be a real woman without having an attitude, because it's not helpful. Attitudes don't help. It's unproductive. It's not productive.
Well, see, having that father in the home is that.
Yeah, Ryan said rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Absolutely, right under those. Yep.
Men learn how to control their emotions because they have a father. Because if they get too emotional, they get too out of control. That man's coming to wring their little neck.
Yep.
And get them back in check. That man's coming as a disciplinary and the structure builder and say, hey, this is the standard. You rise to this, or you take your butt to bed, because I made you. My dad said, I made you. I can put you down. I brought you in this world. I can take you out this world. I hear that all the time. I'm like, okay, Dad.
Yep.
I'm gonna listen.
Yep.
And putting me in karate was also pivotal in helping me control my emotions.
Oh yeah, my cousin brother Harry, he ran how do you say jiu-jitsu? Yeah, that for probably 30 something years. Yep. And you know why he did it? Literally, it was for discipline to teach, and it was mostly children of color that went there. It was pretty popular.
One of the biggest things I learned in karate was never to back down. You don't back up, you move to the side.
Yep.
You pivot. I learned that so good. I got so good at pivoting and shifting. Man, I was a little agile little thing out there. I can't name one person that whooped on me. I can't find them.
Yeah, we definitely need to get back to some basic foundational stuff. That's originally how our and then but we got to be open and open and understanding of modern way too, but done in a way that's respectful. That's respectful. All versions of building and maintaining a happy Black home. You
know where modern relationship came from?
YT.
LGBT partner.
I don't know if I would call that. I don't know.
That's a partnership. That's a partnership. That's a 50-50. That's a 50-50. That's your equal right there. You find you a woman and you find you a man, that's your equal. And that's 50-50. But mainly we used to have only one form of marriage, and that was traditional. Well, actually it was the church wedding or it was the judge, right? That was the only
yeah. Yep.
You had the church wedding, or you went down to the peace officer and got your paper signed and did y'all thing and carried on.
Yep.
And that's what people like, did you have a church wedding? Did you have a church wedding? Can you wear white?
Well, we adopt that from Europeans. I don't know. Because
Well, we
to
were
some degree,
we were the same way.
I resent to some degree why everything white is pure. Because really, darkness is the pureness.
I agree.
So, but they've managed to twist everything that, yeah, I don't, it irritates me. They made, white is purity and innocence. And really? Because darkness is what's pure. It's been untouched.
I agree.
Unscathed. Yeah. But,
Everything comes out of darkness, that's for sure. Everything came from
yeah.
the
Yeah. But these are all subliminal type messaging that we didn't realize that we were being, basically cattle herded into without knowing it. And then along the way, tradition, they were ripping men out of our homes and sending them for petty crimes to prison, for 20 years so they can miss their children grow up and to break down the home. And then when they figured out that prison was profitable, it was a way to do a form of slavery. They stepped it up even more of a notch. So yeah, we gotta. That's why I want us to be set up in a manner and how we do things and empower ourselves with our own dollars, so we can police and govern ourselves.
It can be done. If we establish our own town, it can be done.
Yeah.
It can be
Yeah.
done. If we buy up enough of the block, it can happen.
Exactly. And this time you can't come in and burn it down because this is a whole new era.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because we all licensed and hitched up too. So guess what? You burn us down, we burn you down. How about that? Okay.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's it. So, because that's how they, and it was fear. It was fear mongering that caused, after our Black Wall Street and everything was burned down, it was fear that caused us not to rebuild, because we got, because what they were doing to the young men in our community was making them strange fruit. So people rather fled. That's how they fled up to the north and spread out from the south, north, Midwest, the West, and got the hell on. And now we're in a whole new era that we have more power to protect ourselves than it once was, So, yeah, I want us to, I want it just to be the modern way, the modern version of how it used to be. We have Black doctors, Black nurse, Black school teachers right in our neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah, and we could do that. That's something that's going to be something that we can definitely. I think now. I think since the awakening is happening, everybody's waking up. Everybody's
correct.
They've been under a psyop. They've been under a spell, and the powers have weakened. The powers of darkness.
I think this election, the way it happened, is a blessing.
I do too. I really do.
It's a rude awakening to say, see, they've been tricking us all along. See?
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yep. Now it's time for us. All of that stuff that they're going to break down and dismantle, go ahead. We should be doing it for ourselves anyway.
Exactly. And that's going to force us to build.
Remember, I told you I lived in a neighborhood where I didn't even want to send my kids there. I didn't send my kids to private school because we were bougie. I sent my kids to private school so they can get into college. You feel me? So I resent that to some degree. Because remember, we all pay school taxes, even when we don't have children, right?
Right.
Then you got a nerve to have substandard schools in my neighborhood. I got to send my kids to private school to make sure they can pass their SATs, right?
Right.
Now this era, it needs to be the opposite. We need to educate our children. We need to be doing it. We need to be in charge of it. We need to make sure they're up to par. Whether they decide to go to college, trade schools. I'm big time advocating after I got my 2 college graduates. I'm down to advocate for trades because we need them in our communities. You know, we need to see more young men and our men in the trades. They make big money.
Yeah,
We just can't raise all digital marketers. We got to stop calling our boys, too scared to get their hands dirty. Mamas got to stop, treating their boys like that's their man. That's not your man. That's your son. Tell him to get his ass up and take that trash out, mow the lawn.
That's right.
And go get your little job after school. That's how you learn how to juggle life.
Come on, that's real. I 100% agree.
What
with
we
that.
got, because I got plenty of friends and family. Cotto, my little nephew, they all like a bunch of little bitches. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean it in a mean way. I'm just saying it's a fact.
Yeah, you can't.
They'll burst out crying if they went to go rake up the leaves and some shit get on their hand. They'll be out there crying.
Men don't need nurturing when they get a certain.
No, after a certain age, they need guidance.
Men need to learn how to figure it out. Yeah.
I just saw a video.
No, they don't.
I saw a video where a white.
Go figure it out.
I saw a video the other day on when you like scroll through YouTube. It was a video. They recorded it to have the husband want to sit down with his wife and say, it's time for your son to move out. He 27. She said, my son ain't going nowhere. Mm-hmm. And she made this big production about it. Then the son came in and said, well, if my mama said, then I ain't going nowhere. And now, mind you, and the man is saying, well, we've been together 21 years. I done helped you raise him. He said, see what I'm saying? So why you acting like your 27-year-old is not grown enough to go get a place? Now, I'm not saying we should let our kids go early because we want them to save money and go out and buy a home versus rent one, exactly. Right?
That's what
but by 27? Come on now.
I'm even for 30. I'm for 30. Keep your kids home until they 30 because they and I'm like this.
You shouldn't be calling them your kid. They should be an integral part of the finances. They should be. Yeah,
you're right. They should be.
You know what their rent should be? That they have to have a savings account that they can't touch. That you open up a savings account, they gotta put a certain amount in every month.
Yeah, they need to be saving $1,000 a month.
Correct. Because you're gonna pay more than that for rent.
Yeah. They need to be saving $1,000 a month. They still need to put it into the household, but they need to be saving $1,000 a month. Like by the time they leave your house,
they're buying
over $160,000 saved.
Yeah, because I think we should keep them in our community. Don't get it jacked up. Yeah. I don't think because that's the whole point in building our clan.
I think that compound mentality is the right way to do it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That compound mentality is the right way to do it.
Correct.
That's what I think.
Because it's about generational wealth and also generational responsibility, rebuilding and teaching our young men to be men.
Yeah, everybody.
I don't mean set them loose and go have them renting from YT and making them rich. Oh no, you got a responsibility within this family. You got a responsibility within this community. Mm-hmm. This is what you do. Okay? You don't bring a chick home until it's the one you're gonna marry. Okay? Different things like that we teach them.
Right.
Yeah, we don't send them out to go rent from YT and make them rich.
Exactly.
Yeah. You teething. Your mouth hurt? Your mouth hurt? He's breaking in 2 teeth. Boys, he whiny. I'm a new grandma, so I'm still Lord. But yeah. So all of this kind of stuff is basically the way we're talking too much is basically what NOI did.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A lot of things we should have listened to Farrakhan, listened to.
I know. You know what it is because we got hung up on the religious part, which I get it, but Yeah, that's what we got hung. We thought we couldn't follow the prescription because we thought it had to be just about, and it didn't. It didn't.
Listen, it was
Yeah,
it was a lot of discipline, a lot of structure that people was running away from too. That they didn't
correct,
want to abide by the
correct.
rules. But let me say
Yep.
it like this: I had a buddy. He was on crack cocaine. He was on drugs. He was cracked out.
So was my uncle.
They could not
Yep.
pray that crack demon off of him. He went to every
Mm-hmm.
Christian church you can think of, and they prayed, laid hands on him, cast out the demon. The brother was still smoking crack. It was not until he converted to the Nation of Islam,
Facts.
those brothers got him right.
So did my uncle.
I've never seen
Dawood. Yep.
before that was
And that's the
effective.
truth.
See, the
Yep.
reason why NOI is still around, see, if NOI was fake, if there was something wrong with the organization, they would have died out long time ago.
Absolutely.
Long time ago.
Absolutely. They're
But
self-sufficient.
you
They
gotta
don't have to
know
buy nothing from nobody.
they are nobody.
They just celebrated his
Nobody.
birthday. They put the video up on YouTube. He just had a celebration for his birthday. He's in a wheelchair now.
Farrakhan?
Yep.
No,
Oh,
don't say that.
oh, his skin. Oh no, he don't look sickly. He probably got knee issues. Probably his knees. Because he don't look like bent over, frail. His skin looks great. Beautiful smile. Clear eyes. He probably got problems
in
with
a
his.
wheelchair now. How old
Yeah,
is Farrakhan?
he's
Got
in
to
a
be like
wheelchair.
90.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Probably his knees.
You
Yeah.
got to be like, now you're going to make me look that up. Now you're
Yep,
going to make me
it's a
look that up.
party. I saw it on YouTube a few days ago. Yep.
I have to check it out.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to check it out. But that was the first man I said, this man really loves black people.
Yep. Yep.
This
Yep.
man, I don't care what they say about him. I don't care what they agree or disagree. This man really loves black. That was the first. I read that. I read the book. I read the book that Malcolm X read when he went into
Yep.
prison I read that book. I was like,
Oh, I was a young radical. I read all that. I prescribed to all that.
somebody
Yeah.
would have gave me
Uh-huh.
that book when I was a young.
I
would've been a Nation of
prescribed
Islam
to it for 7 years. My eldest daughter never ate bacon yet. She's never eaten bacon. She don't even know what it tastes
I
like.
haven't eaten pork since I haven't eaten pork since I was.
I mean, I
16
like it.
Since I was 16.
But what I'm saying is my eldest daughter she couldn't even eat it now because it probably would make her sick. Because I had prescribed and studied and learned. And yeah.
He's 91. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
That man, I don't know what the NY is gonna do when God takes him home, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right
Well,
now,
I mean,
I need Farrakhan for at least another 30 years.
Well, he's got so many followers. They're so strong within there. I really would like to have us reach out to them as a community, looking up to them like, hey, how did you start and do this? Because what you done was right. It's just for us, we're not doing it in a religious way. You can be whatever religion you want to be. Of course,
I don't mind reading from the Bible and the Quran, man. I don't mind. That's what I'm saying. We need to have an FBA church, man.
Yeah. Well, because you know what?
FBA church.
I'm on that same page with that because I do believe there's 3 books of God.
Lives contain themes and that some may find uncomfortable.
All the messages, all the codes. Yeah.
Okay, they done flagged my live already, y'all. Because we mentioned in Farrakhan. I think that's what it is.
Oh, that
I done got flagged right now. But anyway, I think we need to go anyway because I'm over here working. I'm moving around, trying to get things.
All right, I'll see everyone tomorrow.
Yep, we'll be on tomorrow.
All right, good night, everyone. Aquarius goddess. I will be sitting. I'm gonna craft an email for you to approve Too Much. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, let me say one thing.
Sure.
Too much. We got the FBA Love Connection. It's like a dating show that we trying to put together. Just some tongue in cheek type thing. Nothing really too serious. But I posted something in the Discord. You can check us out. 'Cause
I
I
will
like
do
to,
that.
I like to have
I
your
would-
voice
do
of
it.
reason.
Okay.
We got Miss BX already for the females as far as being a voice of reason. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love to have the male perspective because I'm not married. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Okay.
36 and I respect my elders. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Miss Duvion, I sent you a link too.
I did. I accepted it.
Okay, you got to download the app and then copy and paste the
Download,
link.
copy, and paste. I will do it now as soon as we hang up because I clicked it, mark it safe, and I'll do it now.
All right, I appreciate
Yeah,
you
we
too
gotta
much for
get this
giving us
open.
Of course.
Yeah,
platform to
appreciate y'all
speak, man.
both, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. And yeah, I'll check out that thing you put in the Discord as well. Yeah, I think y'all need to go ahead and I think we do need an FBA love. I think we do need an
Why
FBA love
not?
so bad.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
because
I don't
remember,
think
we're
it's a
interested
small
in our
thing.
we're
social,
I
gonna
think
show.
it can be a
We're
big
gonna
thing.
keep it
we're
classy. We're gonna
interested
show
in
them
our
how to
social
do it.
construct of our community.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
Yeah.
gonna
keep
keep
it
it
classy.
classy. You know, because they got these other platforms out there, and they just popping balloons and trashing people. We ain't gonna do it like that.
I'm gonna tell you
No.
like this: if y'all ever want to host it on my channel, I'm open for it too. I'm open for it. So
Right.
let's do
Well,
it.
holler at us in the Discord. That's a good idea.
Okay, let's do it. I'll let you in
All right,
Discord.
bro.
I'll see y'all in a minute, man.
All right. I will download, copy, and paste when we hang up. All right.
All right, take
Yes,
care.
ma'am.
Good night, Black peoples. Love ya.
Love you too.
Yep, love you both.